Welcome to Lost in Asteria, a D&D podcast with a serious story about silly people. My name is Vilas, your DM, and I'd like to introduce you to the players of the game.
Hi, my name is Mikkel. I'm playing the character Risus Plus, a tiefling necromancer who's either very cheerful or dead.
Hey, my name is Morten, and I play the green but healthy-ish halfling monk named Silas Hirudo.
Hey guys, my name is Simon, and I'm playing Charles of Stonehaven, a human fighter trying his best to win his father's approval, all while trying to stop Arikas from going on a murdering rampage.
Hello, I'm Anna and play Arikas, a half-elf rogue fighting to always see the worst in people.
Hi, I'm Chung. I play Galdric, an exiled human cleric, refreshed with a new set of potions.
Hello guys, my name is Chris, and I play Astro Moonshadow, the Forgotten Star Watcher.
And with that out of the way, let's jump right into the story. You walk further into the spirit realm. It's a very odd place. It seems that in every branch, in every tree, on every rooftop, and on every street, there are small creatures, small lights, animals running around, small spirits going about their way, some of them looking at you curiously, and some of them not even batting an eye. You come to a bridge with what seems to be flowing water under it. However, it makes no sound. And at the entrance of the bridge, you hear a voice. Risus, is that you?
Hello? Is
Risus?
it? Oh my god, is it the
It's
wizard
me.
lizard?
Dolus the wizard lizard.
Oh my god, I missed you.
Suddenly, a small lizard emerges, and you can all get a picture from the first time.
That is perfect.
Dolus,
That is a lizard.
Dolus the wizard lizard emerges on the bridge, and he says, "Oh, Risus, I'm so happy to see you. It's a long time."
Yeah, how are you?
I've been great, honestly. Moving around the spirit realm, it's a good place.
How's the rebranding going?
A lot better.
Nice.
Yeah, I changed name, by the way. Now I'm Casper, the wizard lizard.
Casper the wizard lizard.
Yes, it didn't work out with Dolus. Too many people thought Oh, by the way, hi guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Me and
Hello.
Risus know each other from before.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
In the north. In the river.
Oh, where we thought you were going mad.
I wasn't. See, that's the guy I spoke or the
Are we going mad?
lizard I spoke with.
Well, I don't know. But welcome.
Thank you.
Well, what occurred was that back in the cave, Risus momentarily went into the spirit realm. For some reason.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was quite surprised as well. Like, imagine my surprise. I was just standing around an empty clay cave having a good time, and then suddenly you pop out. And I was like, what the fuck? That's Risus. I have followed you around a bit, so I did know some stuff. And I did know that
Bit
my
weird.
conates went in here, so I want you to get the hell out. But I have been walking around and asking questions about why the hell you entered the spirit realm without walking through a portal, which I assumed you have done now.
Yes.
Hope you didn't give the lion any too much important stuff.
I don't think so.
That doesn't sound good. Anyway, probably fine. Well, so I looked around, and it seems like the curse you have upon you is from Pandora, as you no doubtedly have found out at this point.
Yes.
However, Pandora is also a spirit, but she's a tricky one, as she has the capability of jumping in and out of the spirit realm at will. Some spirits have good connections with Pandora and are good friends with her. And what I hear is that she's very frustrated and angry, because normally when she bites or kisses someone, they either die immediately or nothing happens at all. However, you're sort of an intermediate kind of deal, where you are part humanoid, but also part celestial, as you travel around with an artifact. It's very confusing, however, and this is where it gets interesting. Pandora's curse is energy drained directly from the spirit. And you keep draining a bit of energy all the time without actually dying, and it's taking a toll on her. And she's furious and made an try to kill you, Risus. She has asked around, contacted evil spirits.
Fuck's sake.
And, promised them a lot of things if they can get to you. So you can stop draining her energy, and she can move on to what she considers more important things.
So I'm wanted in the spirit realm.
You are a wanted person in the spirit realm.
It's pretty cool, but I'm fucked.
I would keep a low profile while you're here, and I would not mention your name if it can be helped.
Okay, I'll just say I'm named Dolus.
Well, actually, that might be very good, actually, now I think about it. However, why are you in the spirit realm?
we were supposed to find an egg which was stolen.
What? What egg was
Strix
Oh
egg.
shit. Strix egg was
Strix.
stolen.
It wasn't supposed to say.
But you can trust Casper, the lizard wizard. He warned me about the myconids.
I'm skeptical.
If Strix's egg is missing, that's it's a problem. However, I do think I know where to go look for it.
Oh, where?
I suppose it has been stolen recently. And recently a very strange thing occurred here in the spirit realm, and I can only imagine that they are connected. A person went to see Diamara, the spirit of many faces, who lives in a pond nearby. Diamara has the ability to swap or change your face if you want to. And a person or spirit, I assume, named Autolycus, was recently visiting the spirit of many faces. I do not know of this spirit, Autolycus, but it seems connected. And if someone went into Diamara's realm, they might have asked to get their face changed to something else, which would make it very difficult for you to find the culprit.
Out of character. Wouldn't it be crazy if he, the one that did it, changed his face to the elder at the otter village and then sent us in for the evil spirits could kill Risus?
That would be insane.
That would be insane plot.
Now that's the plot.
So, if I was looking for this culprit of yours, it will be impossible to find them if you don't know which face they carry. It could be anyone. However, if you go to the spirit Diamara, you might convince her to tell you what face she changes Autolycus into.
Can you show
I
pointers?
can guide you there, but we have to get past a most tricky spirit, Orifos. We might be able to get past him safely. He's strong. You could maybe fight him, but I would advise against it. So, if you're willing, I will take you to Diamara.
Yeah, show us the way.
Alright. Follow me and stay close. Don't talk to any more spirits. And Risus, maybe put a coat on or something.
Okay. Do we still have vampire cloaks?
Yeah.
I suppose you never...
I'm gonna wear a vampire cloak.
Alright.
What a great idea to get that vampire close. Like, who was that? Who got that idea?
You move along into the spirit realm and a bit away from the busy streets. Some fog is generated in the air. It's a bit more difficult to see at this point.
Looks a lot like the other village.
It does.
Just spirity.
Yes. So the thing is, as you might have, at least now, been aware of, that the spirit realm and your realm are quite intertwined, and it occupies a lot of the same spaces, but in different dimensions, so to speak. So you are, in fact, walking through the otter village that you've been before, but there's no otters to be seen, and the setting is quite different. You come to a bridge, and on the other side of the bridge you see a large creature, 7 feet. A large cloak is hanging around this beast. It has a hunched back and silvery fur and long old horns that goes from the top of the head all the way down to the chin. It's a goat of a sort, and it looks like this. Dola says, "This is Ori for us. I would be very with him." As you approach the bridge, you hear the old spirit says, "Who enters my plane?"
Can I nudge Casper so he speaks on our behalf?
He pushes you forward.
Me?
Yeah, just someone.
Who does he push forward?
Yeah.
Probably pushes Silas forward.
What?
Hello,
he
I'm
asked.
Silas.
Go, you can go.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Silas.
Are you now? Come
I believe
closer.
I walk up to the bridge, but not on the bridge.
You feel a strong wind behind you is pulling you as he takes out his small hooves and draws you in. Roll dexterity.
Small hooves. 26.
26. You and your small but strong body withstand the wind that pulls you closer to the great goat. And he goes, a strong one. He goes a bit closer to you with heavy steps. Tell me, Silas, why are you in the spirit realm as a living creature?
Well, to help someone giving us a quest.
I see. And what help does it require?
Well, to set things right that were done wrong. Yeah.
A bit vague around the topic, are we, sir?
Yeah, well, I couldn't really understand him. My friend was the one translating, and then some things got lost in translation, I think. But we're definitely going to set things right that were done wrong.
Do you fear death, Silas?
Not really.
Okay. Is that true?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, roll persuasion.
15.
15. He goes, well, that's good. You see, I have seen death many times, Silas. Often of necessity. And there is a person on my list. He is also of the living kind and are set to roam these lands. Do you by any chance, one of your friends, know the name Risus Plus?
Plus? Who?
Risus.
Sounds like a subscription service.
Your name is Risus Plus, right?
Yeah.
Not Plus.
I don't know that guy. I answer honestly.
Back. Shut up. I'll do it again. Do you, by any chance, know the name of Risus Plus?
I know many names.
He walks a bit closer to you and the rest of your group. He looks over at you. He clearly doesn't have too good a vision, but he fairly quick, because I think I smell him. Roll deception, Silas.
I thought it was a 1 for a second, but it's a 7 minus 1, so 6.
You have -1 on deception.
Yeah.
Damn.
Honest
He's a
man.
truthful little guy.
What he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he walks closer. Now he's on the bridge. I suppose you all wish to pass this area.
Well, Casper said it's the way we're supposed to go, so...
Casper?
The ghost.
That guy.
Dolus comes from. Hello. Dolus. Are you with these people? Yes. Yes, I'm with these great... Can I add great people? So you hang around the spirit of lies and ask me to believe you.
I mean, that's a branding issue.
Is that what he told you? Dolus goes, there's other paths. Do you think that the son of Hermes is a trustful figure? Is he to be believed in Asteria? Everyone fears Zeus' coming, but no one is looking at the thief in the shadow.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, Hermes is said to be able to jump between planes, but he is known to be a lying spirit for good reason. And you see, that makes you the most untrustworthy. And he starts to pull up in height. You see that his hunchback is straightened out, and he draws himself up to a height of 7-8 feet tall. And he says, I think it is time for another reaping. And you may roll initiative.
The fuck is that catchphrase?
Cool as fuck.
So, the first thing you see as you enter combat is Orifos, the great old satyr. His skin is changing. It's becoming very rugged and very hard. And he seems to be able to withstand a great deal of damage.
What the fuck?
He's a great spirit. Ericus, you start. What do you do?
I don't want to start.
Does he look very strong?
Yeah.
Like, does he look like we could maybe beat him, or?
Roll an intelligence. Give an intelligence roll.
Okay. How do I do that? Oh. 12.
He seems beatable from your point of view.
Oh, well, then I'm gonna...
With a 12 at least.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna attack him, and then if we need to do something else, I'm gonna let someone else decide.
All right.
So...
What do you want to do?
How close am I?
Like 10 feet. You're pretty much right in front of him.
Okay, then I'm gonna back away and shoot him.
All right. So you take maybe 15 feet of movement back?
Sure.
I don't know. That's up to you. All right. So you shoot with your arrow, I assume?
Yes.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
10.
That doesn't hit.
No.
So, in panic to see the great height of this old spirit, you jump back 15 feet,
Yes.
pick up your arrow,
Woo.
and takes a shot. However, it goes wide, and you misses the great old spirit.
Yep.
Good turn.
Yep.
Good stuff. Galdric.
I will summon my Guardian of Faith right in front of me so it can reach him.
Yes.
All right.
So I place a Holy Guardian where every enemy creature who enters a 10 feet radius of it gets attacked, and they take 20 radiant damage if they fail their save.
Okay.
And then the Guardian takes that damage as well, and it has 60 HP, so when it loses 60 HP, it dies as well.
So, you summoned as Guardian, and what
It attacks him.
It attacks. How does it attack? What does it do?
The enemy has to make a dex save.
All right. So, the old goat needs to make a dexterity.
Save.
Since we're in
Alright.
the spirit world and he summoned a spirit guardian, does he know who he is?
No, then it's just a guardian.
No, that's a good point.
It's a Guardian of Faith. And does he have faith?
I guess you know who he is. Like, he's a spirit guardian, and he was in the. But you didn't so much summon him, and he was already there. Kind of like you're in the spirit realm. So
Josh, come over here.
he rolled a 14.
That's a fail, and he takes 20 damage. Ready?
All right.
Damn.
So what spell is this exactly?
The Guardian thing.
No,
or
that's
just-
but what's is it like irradiating light? Like what's happening here?
I think it just hits him with a holy sword.
All right, so Greg.
Or maybe he just swings his sword and then holy smites come from above.
So Greg, the guardian spirit, just jumps in from the side. He was already there, and then he smites down the old Orifos goat spirit. All right, 20 damage. You see that when the smite hits, the skin doesn't crack, and no wound is left on the spirit.
But does it seem unpleasant?
Yeah, it's definitely frustrated and annoyed and angry.
That's not
the same.
Well,
Those two know each other, or
they're probably old friends. Who's to say?
But I mean,
Well,
does
me.
everyone in the spirit world know each other, or?
No. I think it's like similar to the humanoid world. Like if it's like in the same area, you kind of know your neighbor. But
and
like
you know
your
the
second-
famous ones, of course.
the
okay.
famous spirits.
fair
Yeah.
enough.
Doulos is a famous spirit.
Yeah.
And he's not in combat.
I
No.
thought he
apparently.
changed his name to Casper.
Yes.
By the way.
He did.
He did.
he did.
Yeah,
He's trying to
doesn't matter.
rebrand.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah,
It doesn't go well.
No,
I mean,
he's not.
first day of the rebrand and he's called the wrong name.
All right, Charles. We are serious combat. People might die.
Shit. Oh
Difficult
no,
to
oh
say.
no. If I remember correctly,
Right.
I think last time you said something about him being, I don't know if you call him stupid, but at least, but I got the idea that he wasn't, like, he couldn't see very far. He had a hard time seeing. So,
Okay. I think I mentioned that his eyesight were not ideal.
yeah. So, I want to say, I believe Risus has spell. So I want to say to Risus, can you make some magic over there that smells like us or sound like us?
Yes.
Far away, and then we hide. And when he comes running for us, he thinks we are over there. Maybe do it right next to Erika's. I don't say the last one. I don't say the last one.
She's right next to us.
You're
say
all
that.
grouped up.
I don't say the last one. If you do that, and then we hide, he will run past us and we get past the bridge.
Okay.
And then I hide.
And then you hide.
Damn.
Okay,
That's my plan.
Where do you
Oh
hide?
shit! Hide action. Roll stealth. Yeah, good question. Where do you hide? You can't see the map.
So if he has bad eyesight, because
Right.
you said it so,
Yeah, that's
does
true.
it get
No, it's
advantage
true.
on that?
Yeah, yes.
Then it's just a straight roll. 17.
17, that's the best I think Charles ever hit. You jump into a nearby bush as you have, right after you ask Risus to use some kind of confusement spell or something to distract him or cheat him into a different location of your whereabouts. You have hit in the bush, at least to the best of your abilities. Astroland, what do you do?
Yeah, so instead of attacking the old goat, Charles is just hiding instead. And then yelling something to...
Yes, I guess saying, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use rope trick then. And a magic rope appears
All right.
from upstairs. Now I'm gonna jump on the roof. No, not on the roof. I'm gonna grab the rope and then
Yeah.
climb a bit up. And then I'm gonna be invisible because it's a rope trick.
Okay.
I'm hidden too.
Fuck, that's cool.
Oh.
It's a pretty good trick. So you are hiding into some kind of multi-dimensional pocket that you have created, and the entrance to this dimensional pocket is a rope. Do I need to roll anything? Do you need to roll anything?
No, it just says
It just works.
it just says that I can see out of the
Yeah.
extra dimensional space, but you can't see into it.
Okay, cool. So you are hiding somewhere. Risus.
All right. So I have a cantrip called Thaumaturgy,
Okay.
where I can originate a sound from 30 feet away.
Ah.
So I guess I can.
Make it sound like we are taunting him.
Okay.
You whisper from the bushes.
Yeah, I'll jump into the bush to Charles.
All right, roll stealth with advantage.
17.
17. Okay, now good roll. You jump into the same bush as Charles went into, and you try to cast your confusion spell, and you hear some sound far
You
away.
just hear me yell, "Oi, blind goats! Fuck you!"
Cow milk is better.
Cow milk is better. I don't know if that's a taunt though. All right, you try to taunt him. Roll.
Taunt.
Yeah, that's not a thing. So just give me a charisma roll.
5.
All right. Okay.
Damn.
Next up is Orifos. You see that he's clenching his eyes together, trying to figure out your whereabouts, and he hears the taunt of something about goat milk not being as good as cow milk, and also fuck him, as I understood it. And he is annoyed by it, but he's not that taunted. He's a calm old spirit and lived for a long time. He does see, however, that there's a threat in front of him. Greg, his old buddy. Who's
now a threat.
Who's now a threat. So you see him waving his hands about when sudden sort of green light is emerging from him. The ground beneath you is shaking, and you see great long vines are growing up from the soil beneath you, trying to entangle everyone in a large area. Everyone do a dex save.
Just to point out, the Guardian can't be targeted.
Can be targeted.
No, it's just a large spectral Guardian appears and hovers, and it just takes occupied space. Can't be attacked.
And it doesn't have any health?
No, its health, it's what it deals as damage. So when it has done 60 damage, it disappears.
Okay.
12.
Damn.
That fails.
21.
Oh, that succeeds. 12 fails.
8, but
But isn't he in another
Oh, yeah,
space?
you are somewhere.
He's in the air.
and I'm actually have something against magical plants
He's
that
not
impair my
affected,
movement.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
Honestly, it says.
That's
Oh,
very
that's-
specific.
yes.
You can see
It
it,
is-
on my character.
it is
sheet.
very-
okay.
It specifically says
All right,
plants are magically
Well,
created.
that
Yeah.
is exactly what's going on. So, all right, yeah, you're free, you're good. Arias.
Can you write
22.
3 6 there?
22, okay, that's good as well.
14.
Failed. So,
What happens?
I suppose we have 2 fails, and the 2 guys hiding in the bush doesn't really see what's going on, just
A lot
looking
of
over
plants
and
in the
thinking
bush.
like, he's gonna walk over very soon. We'll be away. However, the very bush that you are hiding in are in fact trying to strangle you, and the branches grip around your necks and your hands, your wrists and your ankles, and you are constrained and are unable to move. Then the Great Guardian goes forward and it attacks him.
But he can't see them, right? Because they're still stealth.
No, he can't see them. He's just walking forward.
Oh, all right.
So,
So,
he has,
it looked like he walked over to them, but he doesn't know where they are.
so he has to do a dex save for the Guardian.
Okay. 13. That's a fail as well, correct?
Yes, so he takes 20 damage again.
He takes
Jesus.
20 more damage from Greg.
Does he seem harmed?
No. It does seem that slowly this kind of hits are chipping away on his hard skin, but he doesn't seem restricted or wounded in any way. He attacks you, Galdric. You see a great cloud is forming on top of you.
I will use my reaction called Warding Flare, which imposes disadvantage on the attack.
All right, so it's actually you who need to do a roll. So it's not an attack roll. He uses the spell called Lightning. So a large lightning is dropping down on you, Galdric. A big thundery lightning strike, and you need to do a dex save again. A lot of dex saves this time, and you have to beat a 15.
At 20.
Oh, you do that 20, so you take half damage.
Oh.
Ah, okay, that's gonna be a lot.
What the fuck?
Okay, 32. And you take half damage, so that's pretty good. Okay, only 16.
Oi.
Yes. Exactly.
Does he look wounded at all?
No.
Does Galdric look wounded?
Oh,
No.
I don't know. Sorry, I thought you meant the spirit. You look wounded?
I look slightly toasty.
Slightly toasty. So you see that the cloud, the thunder cloud above you is still lingering in the area. That's his turn. Ericas, what do? You see some of your friends are hiding. However, they seem to be more trapped than hiding at the moment. Galdric is getting thunderstriked. The Guardian, while doing good damage, the spirit has tough skin. And up in the sky, in a extra dimensional pocket, is Astroland with a long rope hiding out of it. What do you do?
You have to get him a bit away from the bridge so we can cross it.
Yeah. I wonder what direction is he facing?
Right now he's facing Galdric and the strange spirit.
Oh, right.
And also Astroland if he would be there.
But
So I think it's important to note that he's standing with the back against a cliff. So maybe it's not too clear from the map, but we have this narrow road here, right? But this is actually a cliff. So right down here is actually a fall.
Oh.
More easy to see here, but you can see it sort of go down.
Oh.
So the tent structure is down.
Yeah, so that's maybe 15 feet beneath him. So he is standing on the edge.
So we've got to
push him.
Yeah, this is spots at him or something. Don't think Arcus is the right one to do it, but
Do it.
maybe she can try to shoot at his feet to kind of make him unstable. See if she can trip him, yeah?
That's true.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Not one.
All right. You pick up your bow. You take an aim, trying to hit the old goat's hoof.
Yep.
In the hope that he will sort of move his feet and get unbalanced and fall back. However, right next to the old goat spirit stands a young Galdric
Oh, no.
who just got an arrow in his back.
No, I'm so sorry.
So, unfortunately, the arrow goes wide, like the first one, but this time straight into the back of Galdric. How much damage does he take?
Oh.
You have to roll damage. It's a direct hit.
He only takes 5 damage.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, I would have used sneak attack, but I feel like I don't have to do that, right? You don't have to.
No.
Well, he is facing you, right? He's facing her, so...
I think he expected. I think he expects an arrow from
No,
the
yeah,
back
it's
from
But
more
Eric,
like you can use sneak attack if you have a friend near the person.
Yeah.
But Astro is right next to it.
True. Nonetheless, I'm not that cruel. You shoot
Okay.
Galdric and he takes 5 damage, so that's you got it easy.
Ouch. What was that
Okay.
for?
I'm so sorry. Oh, and Aricus panics, and I wonder because she has, I guess, 2-weapon fighting. If she can I guess she can't use the same bow again, right? But could she pick up a rock and throw it at him instead, or something?
I'll allow it.
Okay, and she's gonna still try to aim for the knees. You keep saying he's old, so maybe he has bad knees or
Oh
something.
yeah, it could be.
So what do I roll?
I guess you do an unarmored strike. I would call it then.
Okay.
So in your panic after doing the first damage to Galdric, you pick up a rock.
Yes.
Yes, and throw it. And how well do you do?
12.
It doesn't hit him.
Fuck.
You just oh shit, sorry, Galdric. Picks up rock, throw it, and it just lands in the bushes next to Risus and Charles. It doesn't hit them. That's a good turn.
Thanks.
Galdric.
Well, the Guardian attacks him first.
All right. 19.
Then he takes 10 damage.
All right. He takes 10 damage. And finally, it seems like that the damage is chipping away at the soul spirit. And he starts to
Oi.
look somewhat wounded at this point.
Looks very wounded from here.
I said very wounded.
There's blood all over
That's
his picture.
just the
I
animation.
will say he's also taken 50 damage. So
True.
Is Galdric right now just soloing him?
Yes, he is.
I've done nothing.
But we're distracting him. It's part of the plan.
I don't think I will go away from the plan.
No, it's a very good plan.
Yeah.
It's a great plan.
So you're just staying in the bush, or?
I think it's still Galdric's turn, right?
Yeah, and now I summon my spiritual weapon. And then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on him. And he has to do a Dex 15 save.
Okay. A lot of dex saves this combat. 16.
Then he saves, and he doesn't take damage from the Sacred Flame.
All right. Lot of, yeah.
But my weapon swings at him, and that's just a regular attack.
Okay.
And there's no concentration or anything for what he's doing to us.
Yeah.
Okay, but it doesn't break.
No.
Well,
What a smart guy.
17.
That hits.
Neat. So D8. 7 damage.
All right. 7 damage. 7 damage. Okay, so you are really solo fighting this whole fella.
Just
Charles.
lean back.
Charles, you're in the bushes. with
I'm
Risus.
constrained.
You're constrained. You have to do a new dex save.
14?
It doesn't get you out.
Ah, shit.
But can you still do anything, or?
Yes,
Isn't it-
I believe you're just restrained, not that you're stunned or something.
I cannot use my action to try again, or...
No.
No, okay. I only have one idea. So until I turn to Risus as much as I can. I think it was a bad taunt. I don't think they go... I mean, I thought the cowman was a winner. I think maybe go for his horns this time. Like, oh, nice horns. Did you get them from a squirrel? Or
Damn.
maybe go... I mean, those guys always... Like, if you go after their mothers, right? I mean, his mother likes to fuck humans or try that one.
I like that one.
And I end my turn. I don't have anything else.
Fucking god. So just before it's Risus, it is Astroland.
Yeah.
You're still hiding in the extra dimensional pocket.
Yes. But after some minutes in the extra dimensional pocket,
Right.
Astro remembers his inner caveman spirit.
Okay.
And he swings his rope like Tarzan did.
Whoa.
And then trying to hit the old goat in the back to push him out of the cliff.
All right.
That's crazy cool.
I like it. Okay, give me, I guess, I don't know, give me an unarmored strike just to see if you hit.
Unarmored strike. Yes, sir. 13.
It doesn't hit.
So I'm just gonna smack into his back, and then
I will say because
Well,
it's very
it was-
cool, I like to give you advantage on it.
it's because I'm swinging.
Yeah.
And it's my whole weight
Exactly.
that's added to it. 5.
While the plan is solid and the rope is strong, unfortunately, Astran, after living in a prison for several months, don't have too much body weight. And while you hit the old spirit, he's quite tall and quite heavy, and you don't seem to impact his position very much. So now you're just pushing your feet against him, and he's just looking at you while your feet is placed into the old goat's chests.
Hello, sir.
You are a strange one, he says as he stares down on you. In that moment, Risus.
Just gonna cast it again.
Oh, maybe you should try get out of the restraints first.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, dex save first.
No, I can't. 7.
You are also still caught up in the entanglement in the bush.
But I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy again, and then say, what's his name again?
Urifos.
Oifos, your mom fucked a squirrel and you have dumb horns. Fuck you.
All right, roll. Charm. No, sorry. Charm.
I mean, I don't judge. But
Integration fetish.
No. Roll charisma, but with advantage because I do like the taunt. I think it's good.
fuck. 19.
19. You hear a growl from the old spirit as he's totally ignoring.
By the way, it's from over there. It's not. It's
No.
It's not from me.
No, it's not from the bushes. Yeah, it's different bushes. Even though Astroland is hanging right on the old spirit's chest, you suddenly see him turning around for where he heard the noise. His eyes are squinting out in the distance, trying to figure out where the people are who said that. And he looks like he's lunging after them with anger. And it is... Oh, he's his turn. Perfect. Sorry, I forgot.
And then you get attacked by the Guardian.
All right.
Probably for the last time.
So, once again, the Spirit Guardian throws his sword into the back of the old spirit. However, when the sword hits his back, it breaks. And his back is unharmed. He doesn't seem to notice the attack of the Spirit Guardian as he bends down and launches himself starting off a large jump. He's jumping all the way over for the area in which he heard the noise. And when he touches the ground, you hear a large roar as thunder spreading out from where he landed. All the trees and all the rocks, all the wood and all the water is vaporized, destroyed, or broken. He is further away from you for some time, and you have an option to flee. Ericus, what do you do?
Well, they have to get out of the stranglehold first.
Can we do anything to that, or because it's magical, it's not?
When the goat jumps so far away from you, the spell breaks.
Oh.
Also, I would say that he's not very concentrated on the spell anymore after that taunt, so his concentration breaks.
Well, then she's just gonna run across the bridge.
All right. I assume that is the call for everyone.
Runs.
Okay. Everyone flees the scene of the battle and runs over the bridge.
What about the lizard wizard? He's not been very helpful.
No. You don't see him anywhere.
What?
Thank you so much for listening to Lost in Asteria, and you can follow us on Instagram to see behind the scenes content. And if you really enjoy it, you can recommend it or share it with someone you think might like it as well. But for now, thank you for listening, and let's jump back into the story. So, after you flee the scene, and you are far away from the vengeful spirit, you are finally a bit calm. You're out of the woods, so to speak. And suddenly a small person appears right in front of you. Small flash of light, and you see Dolos. Well, he is Dolos, but he says, I'm Casper, I'm back. Wow, you guys did great. It was really close when you did the things. It was a big fan. I'm a big fan. You did great. All according to plan.
Where were you?
I turned invisible. I was planning a great strike from the back, but however, before I could get around him, you already finished him. So
Just feel like we passed 2 turns before you did anything.
Which was 12 seconds. So it was really fast. So and I was just so amazed that I thought like I didn't want to get in the way of you handling the situation, and I feel like it would be best if I just kept my distance and was ready to strike when he was at his weakest.
Well, I did think we did pretty well.
I think you did great.
Yeah. Let me just get that arrow from your back.
Right.
Can I have that back, maybe?
Of course.
Sorry.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Can anybody help me stop the bleeding? I can't really reach.
Sure.
Puts the arrow back in.
All right. So Dolos is right. Okay, so let's just move on then. And then he starts waddling through the spirit realm.
Seems weird.
So why did the goat man not like you?
I'm sorry?
The goat man didn't like you. Why?
Don't know. Some people are just mean, I suppose. He's a mean little spirit over for us. Always trying to be mean to people.
Well, he did say you were the son of Hermes.
Well, many gods have many sons, I think. So, who keeps track?
Many to many relations.
No, but
one guy only has, like a guy only has one father.
Right.
Oh, well, no, not necessarily. But like, one biological father.
All right. I know. Well, we know what you meant. Right. Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah. So maybe I was the son of Hermes, as many other people were. Just to be clear. But I'm not a liar. Just people assume I'm lying because Hermes is the god of thieving and lying.
But you were just lying about wanting to help us in the fight, though, weren't you?
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know. I wasn't lying about that. I was just assessing the situation and didn't want to jump into something I wasn't comfortable with. And also, you can lie without being like a god of lying. Just to be clear, like a lot of
the god of lying.
No. I'm the son of the god of lying, which not everyone takes to their dad, right? Do you guys take to your family?
But he called you the spirit of lies.
Well, that's just bad marketing.
That's why he's rebranding.
Sorry. Let me just explain shortly. I did used to live not in Asteria. I used to live on Olympus, actually. Not like top of the mountain, but like lower midsection of the...
Not in the penthouse.
No, a lot of people always talk about the top, but there you can live many places. Olympus is a big place. I used to live there, and my dad, Hermes, wanted me to do some thieving and steal something, and I did. However, when they asked me if I did it, I couldn't lie. So I didn't lie, and then I gave them the stuff back, and Hermes got in trouble, my dad, because he sent his son to steal something. Doesn't matter what. And then I was sort of banished from Olympus, and I was cursed also. Didn't know what to do and where to go. And then I heard that Asteria, the goddess, was also trying to flee Olympus, and thought, okay.
Wait, you're that old?
Well, you can, I moisturize.
Being ageist again.
Sorry. No,
yeah,
I just mean...
No, it's okay. I've been around for thousands of years. Yeah, that's true.
You said you were cursed.
Yeah, you see, I didn't... I don't know. I'm not a lizard.
What?
Yeah, I'm actually not a lizard wizard. I'm not even a wizard, honestly. I just know some tricks and spells.
How do you become the spirit of lies if you cannot lie?
Well, I can lie. I just didn't lie at that particular moment. But people didn't really believe me. Like when you kind of get exiled and cursed by Hermes and you try to flee, then people are like, oh, you probably lied because that seemed unlikely. And then people would just call me the spirit of lies because my dad is the god of lying, and so I'm the spirit of lying. And
yeah,
blah,
so
blah,
what
blah.
did you steal?
Apparently this all-powerful weapon. Out of Asteria there are many gods, as you have probably heard about. And one of them is called Hephaestus. He's a god of blacksmithing, and he can make great weapons.
It's a guy from the north. We
Yes.
saw his anvil.
However, while Hephaestus is good at crafting, there is someone who is at least said to be better. Not by the gods, they assume Hephaestus is the best one, but Hephaestus did have a tutor called Kedalion. And he actually taught Hephaestus. He was actually the blacksmith on Olympus beforehand, and he taught Hephaestus how to do his craft. And then, I don't know, I think he retired or something, but Hephaestus was then the blacksmithing god. But Kedalion apparently wanted to demonstrate that he was still the best, and he made this spear that apparently was very powerful, and it was all the rage when he made it, and a lot of gods talked about it, and Hermes really wanted it, and then I was asked to steal it. And so I did, but also couldn't lie about having stolen it. Strange things. And then after that, Zeus got mad that Kedalion made the weapon or something. Haven't seen himself. And then I tried to get to here. So Hermes, as you also know, is great at traveling and moving around, and his sons and himself has the ability to jump between areas and realms. So I just jumped, and at some point I landed in Asteria and thought, well, this is a cool place, and stayed around. So now you know the truth. I'm not a liar. And also, please call me Casper from now on, just to mix things up a bit. Casper, maybe not wizard lizard. The
Casper,
lizard,
the friendly ghost.
Oh, that's it. Actually, that's a good idea. I never thought about that. Call me that. Casper, the friendly ghost or friendly spirit.
Okay.
All right. So we're actually not far off Diamara. So I guess we should head on.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you head on further into the spirit realm, and it doesn't take long, as Casper said, to get to Diamara. You arrive at a pond in the forest, and from your distance, you can see that roughly 60-70 feet ahead is a strange creature. She has the legs and lower body of a stag or deer, and the upper body of maybe an elf covered in diamonds and crystal. She has great big antlers sticking out of her head, long sharp ears, her skin is white, and the crystals are some sort of white and transparent.
So a dryad.
A dryad, yeah.
She looks very like the guy from Princess Mononoke. You seen it?
Yeah, maybe I've seen it. Maybe I got inspired by it.
No, it's
no
very
one
cool.
knows. Difficult to say. So, standing at the edge of the clearing, looking into the pond, very similar to the pond you saw in the beginning when you entered the otters forest, but this is the spirit realm version of it. And Diamara is standing there at the edge of the waterfront. What do you do?
Does any one of you guys have a chalice in your bag?
No.
No.
Because I only have one, but I need two.
I have a
I
lot
just
of vials.
really want to see where this is going.
Yeah.
So Casper, is there anything we should be aware of when we approach her?
Well, if you insult her too much, she has a tendency to steal your face. Or just replace it with something uncomfortable. So don't do that. Also, yes, I have a chalice. Here you go.
Thank you.
Amazing.
So Astro walks up to the pond and he fills the chalice with water and then he knocks them together. Ching! And says, Aqua de vida. And just looks at the...
Is that a Harry Potter spell?
No, it's from Pirates. The Fountain of Youth, I think. Or Fountain of Life.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. And then do you drink from the pond?
Yes.
All right. So Diamara has spotted you and not said anything yet. You walked up to the pond with your 2 chalices, bumped them together, and you said, what, Aqua
de vida.
Aqua de vida, which is something you heard of somewhere. Please give me a Constitution saving throw. And tell me if you beat 18.
14.
You instantly die.
No. You do drink from the pond. And you see Diamara is looking at you, confused, puzzled, but also intrigued. And are just very curious as she stares you down. You get an itch under your skin, your eyes, mouth, nose, and ears. And you feel there's some changing in your jaw as your bone seems to be pulled out of places. And you see that your face is changing, morphing into something different. So, as you look back into the watery pond, you see that your face has been replaced by the face of a goat.
But a nice looking goat? Or?
Very hot goat.
Damn.
That's an upgrade.
All NPCs in this podcast is hot, as we have established.
I know which goat I want to be. I'll show you.
He had that prepared.
Yes, it's called a Damascus goat.
All right.
Look it up.
Okay.
I like to think he has a folder of pictures of hot goats.
Yes.
Goat. So I guess we all take a break to Google Damascus goat.
That is...
All right. You are turned in. You now have a face of a Damascus goat.
Can I still talk? Or
Yeah.
do it makes...
Yeah, you have the same
can
body.
I-
It's just like your head and ear and... She looks at you and you hear her saying, "What a strange choice." So you hated your face this much then? You didn't even want to know what face you got? Just any face different from your own would suffice. It's the first time I've seen that.
Can I sip from the water again? From the chalice?
I suppose. You take another sip. And suddenly your skin crawls and itch one more time. And now your face is of a female orc. You have great long teeth. And your skin turns green. You get long and black hair. And she's like, "That's the most peculiar thing I've ever seen. Are you sure this is what you want?"
Is it like a real orc or do I look like Fiona from Strix? Okay.
So like a real orc.
So third time's the luck,
That's
right?
the charm.
Take another sip. And once again your face changes. This time it changes into also a woman's face, but of a dwarf. A dwarven female face is what you have got this time. You have red hair and a small fashionable beard.
And a beard?
Yeah.
I had no beard.
Risus is gonna
Maybe,
stop him.
yeah, maybe we can stop him now.
Astro, I don't think it's gonna work.
Take your loss.
The cup is only half full. I have a lot of sips left.
What would you like to look like? Like if you could choose.
What was the goal of this?
I don't know, actually. Something cool.
I like that the
cool.
spirit is just watching this.
Yeah, but she's just the
Very
most confused. Like, so the spirit is walking over to you and she have noticed the rest of the group at this point.
Excuse me, Lady Diamara, can you help him with a face that's really cool?
That
I'm
depends.
thinking like
Many people come to me in this pond and ask for a new face for various reasons. And depends, why do you want a new face? Or why do you think you are bold enough to just drink from my pond?
I thought it was the Fountain of Youth, not a face-swapping pond.
The Fountain of Youth.
Yeah, that's why I did the ritual in the beginning, so I couldn't die.
I see. Well, humanoids are the most peculiar of creatures I have found. And I often tend to help them in their needs as their life are short. And in the grand scale, difficult to, well, let's say evaluate. You came here thinking that this pond Of all the ponds in the spirit world might be the fountain of youth, which you believe to be some water that can grant you eternal life.
Yes.
I see. And after the first time that the water changed your face, you didn't seem disturbed by this fact.
No.
Interesting.
Also, quick point to you. He knew who you were.
I thought I've seen everything. I will say, so why have you come here?
We were sent on a quest because someone stole an egg, and we might suspect they have come to you to change their face.
Could be.
So they could disguise and easily steal the egg.
Perhaps many people come to change their faces, not all tell why.
I would suspect that's much.
Wait, don't you ask everyone?
I ask most people, and if they seem to have a good reason or are true of heart, I let them. If they seem evil, at least according to my standards, I tend to take their face from them.
Did we have a name?
We did get... I don't know if this is the name of the person, but there was some otter-like...
us.
Yes.
And he says, well, a person with that name did come by this pond not too long ago. But I don't try to meddle too much in other people's affairs. And don't think it's me to tell who they are and where they're going. If you're interested in changing your face, I would be willing to take a request, as you are a very peculiar bunch of people. And you have catched my interest.
Can we request Astro's face back, maybe? Or does anyone else want to change the...
Or do you want a different face?
Do you want a different face? Are you looking at faces?
Face browsing.
Yes.
Do you have a catalogue?
I want my face back, like before, but
I see.
more masculine. Like a big jawline instead.
Huh.
See, small. Last time I didn't have any...
Facial hair.
Yeah, no facial hair. I don't want like a goatee like
Okay.
someone else has, but
Okay.
more like small stumps on the...
On the chin?
Yeah.
I see. So, okay. Well, try to drink from the water one more time.
Oh,
So-
it's a trick.
Right or left chalice then?
Just the right one. You drink it, and as described, you do get something at least very similar to a face back, but this time with a stronger jawline and a bit more beard around the chin, I suppose. So, yeah.
Wow.
So, is this why you came? Are you happy then?
No, that's not why we came. But you know, sometimes you have to undo things you do.
Aha, I see.
What would it take if we wanted to acquire the information?
Maybe a face?
I mean, couldn't you just have taken the one before he got
I
it?
could, but it seemed like you really wanted it back. Do you have a face to offer?
Yeah, Galdric's not using his, so...
What happens if you're faceless?
Do I
Not
still
that
breathe?
much. I can make some room for you to breathe, if that's the issue. You can walk about your way, but in my experience, people who have no face tend to not mingle so much with others.
Right. What about Casper?
Dolos, the lying spirit.
No, Casper, the friendly ghost.
Yeah, Casper the friendly ghost. Doing a rebranding, I see. Well, he's like, well, I wouldn't mind changing my face, but I don't think I can get my face back like the original one, because like she doesn't have it. So Diamarak, yes, I can more or less only change your face into something I already have. But as you see, this pond is quite deep. There's a lot of water in it, and I've acquired many faces throughout the centuries. And it's very rare people ask for a face I don't have on storage. So Dolos is like, okay, well, you probably don't have my face exactly, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe wait, that might actually help my image change if I changed appearance at will. And then I could just be Casper the friendly ghost.
Hey,
But I don't know what to turn into. Like, it only changes my face. I still have a body of a lizard.
not a lizardy. Can I have a dragon face?
A dragon face.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
But not so friendly.
But if he just changes his face, does it count?
I see you mean. Yes, because she's interested in new faces. So giving away an old one to trade it for a new is interesting and a new thing to her to play with.
Cool.
So he needs to be faceless.
No, she will accept his face in trade of something, an old boring face she wants to get rid of.
You could have a lion face, so kind of like a chimera instead, but you have a lizard body. instead of a lion body.
It's a popular choice.
But he needs to be a friendly. He needs the friendly face.
Very recently, someone came asking for exactly that.
What?
Yeah.
For a lion's face.
Oh, yes. They were very specific. Not just a lion. They wanted 4 horns, 4 wings, and 4 arms.
I thought you can only change faces.
Fuck me.
Yes.
And how many eyes?
5 eyes.
Fuck. It's the guy. That's the guy.
That sounds like the guy at the port.
Yeah, Charles.
What a coincidence.
Wait, was that Autolycus?
Well, I guess that's out of the bag now.
Fuck, we gotta...
Bamboozled.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Nonetheless, and she snaps her fingers, and you see that Dolos, the lizard wizard, changes face into a goose.
A lizard with
That's
a
not
goose
very
face.
friendly. A
No.
goose is not friendly.
Did he want that, or was
No.
it just... Oh,
He's like, well, guess it's different.
I mean...
Lizard body goose face. That's also a good nickname.
That's a bad nickname. Something they would call you in the schoolyard.
Yeah, lizard body goose face.
Wait, the guy that changed... Do you think that's the guy at the port?
Yes, Charles! Oh my god. Wait, what?
But-
No,
but
not
why-
Lizard Body Gooseface. That's Casper.
Looks good, Casper.
All right.
But why would she stand there? Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. Good luck on your travels, Charles. Thank you so much for listening to Lost in Asteria. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode. And if you enjoyed the music, please go check out Tabletop RPG music on Patreon, where a guy named Ian composes amazing music for your own tabletop role-playing games. And all music from this podcast is produced by him and his team. So go check it out, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.